What if I told you the laziest person in your office might actually be the most successful one in 5 years? Not despite their laziness, because of it. This isn't motivation, this is psychology. And by the end of this video, you'll never feel guilty about being lazy again. From the moment we could understand words, we were told, work hard, stay busy, never stop. The word lazy became an insult, a character flaw, something to be ashamed of. But here's what nobody told you. The brain is not designed to work non-stop. In fact, your brain actively fights against sustained effort. It's called cognitive load, and it's real, it's biological, and it's not your fault. A 2018 study from Florida Gulf Coast University found that highly intelligent people spend more time doing nothing, literally staring into space, than their less intelligent peers. Why? Because their brains need that downtime to process, connect ideas, and solve problems. So what separates a lazy person who succeeds from one who doesn't? The answer comes down to 3 psychological patterns. Pattern 1. Efficiency obsession. Lazy people hate wasting effort, so they spend more time thinking before acting. They find shortcuts not because they're cheating, but because they're optimizing. Bill Gates famously said he'd always hire a lazy person to do a difficult job, because they will find an easy way to do it. Pattern 2. Energy conservation. Successful lazy people are masters of saying no. They don't fill their schedule with busy work. They protect their energy for the things that actually matter. Then, they go all in. Pattern 3. Delayed action, not no action. Lazy people often wait. They sit on problems. And while that looks like procrastination, sometimes it is procrastination. Other times, it's unconscious incubation. The brain is working in the background even when you're doing nothing. Let's look at real people. Albert Einstein failed his university entrance exam. He spent years working a boring desk job at a patent office, doing the minimum required. During that lazy period, he developed the theory of relativity. Steve Jobs was famously described by colleagues as someone who avoided unnecessary work at all costs. He simplified everything, products, meetings, even his own wardrobe, to save mental energy for what mattered. Even Warren Buffett, one of the richest people alive, says he spends 80% of his day reading and thinking, not in meetings, not sending emails, just sitting, thinking. What looks lazy from the outside is deep strategic processing. Now, let's be honest. Not all laziness is strategic. There's a difference between productive laziness and avoidance laziness. Productive laziness. You rest, you think, you conserve energy for high-value action. Avoidance laziness. You scroll TikTok for 3 hours to avoid a scary task. Your brain feels the same, but the outcome is completely different. The key question to ask yourself is, am I resting to recover, or am I hiding from something? One fills your tank. The other drains it while making you feel like you're resting. So how do you channel your laziness into success? 3 steps. Simple ones, because if they were complicated, lazy people wouldn't do them. Step 1. Identify your one high-value task each day. Just one. Everything else is optional. Lazy geniuses don't have 10 priorities. They have 1. Step 2. Protect your rest aggressively. Schedule do-nothing time. Not Netflix. Not social media. Actual stillness. Walk. Stare at the ceiling. Sit in silence. This is when your brain does its best work. Step 3. Automate or eliminate everything else. Ask yourself, does this task need me, or can a system, tool, or other person handle it? Lazy geniuses build systems so they can stay lazy. Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Grinding yourself into the ground is not a virtue. It's a habit. And like every habit, it can be replaced with a smarter one. The lazy genius doesn't work less because they're giving up. They work less because they've figured out what actually moves the needle, and they pour everything into that, and nothing into the rest. If this video made you think differently about your own laziness, hit subscribe. Every week we break down the psychology of doing more by doing less. I'll see you in the next one.